Well, it's certainly not the start that I'd hoped for, but we're about to go on our first ever Lumo trip down to London. Now this is going to be the new Stirling to London route, and I'm going to be asking some pretty important questions like why have they refurbished the 222s, and how important is it for communities travelling to London on this route. So let's hop aboard and take a quick look inside and give our first impressions. Now as you can already see, it is a very remarkable change. It looks very fresh and new in here. Now given the age of these trains, they look very remarkable, very new, very modern, and everything's been redone, such as the upholstery and the carpets. So let's get into the video and talk about everything and ask those very important questions. So we're here with
Stuart Jones.
Can we see Lumo expanding its routes further across the UK?
Yeah, so obviously today we're starting the Stirling service between Stirling, Preston and London and the communities in between.
Yeah.
And that's going to build up over the next 2 months to have 5 return working journeys. But then in the next 2 years we'll also then be starting between South Wales and London.
So what is the, what's the biggest misconception that people have about Lumo, would you say?
Well, I think with Lumo, it's just making sure people understand what we are, right? So we are a brand new rail service coming to the West Coast. We're offering cheap fares, ultimately looking to attract people to the railways and enable new opportunities to travel.
So one of my final questions is, why have Lumo decided to use 20-year-old trains, so that the Class 222s, why have they decided to refurbish them and put them on the route?
Yeah, so 2 reasons. The 222 was the quickest route to market, so it enabled us to get out here in the time we've been able to do so.
Yeah.
But secondly, there are power supply constraints on the West Coast, which essentially meant that the access couldn't be awarded with electrification trains. But we are working on that, and we have an application in to bring new trains onto this route, and we're looking at battery electric trains to sort of navigate those power supply issues.
Pleasure, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Now it is worth mentioning the staff went above and beyond yesterday, very kind to me, and they gave me a really nice goodie bag as well, which I was very happy about. I think it's safe to say we are fairly making it through the journey. That is us just arrived in Crewe just now, and it's actually my first time at this station, and we've got the beautiful 222 behind us. Let me tell you, it has been very sweltering in there, really hot. Hopping back on the train, I think we have some more very important questions to ask. So yeah, I guess my question to you would be, how long is this refurbishment expected to last? Given that the age of the trains is already quite significant, being 20 years old, how long are these expected to last?
Well, a normal refurbishment you'd expect to last between 5 and 10 years, depending on the extent to which you upgrade. I guess the advantage that Lumo have got is they can sort of continue to piecemeal upgrade the service as they wish. But you could quite happily not touch these for another sort of 5 to 7 years, and they'd be fine.
Now after a lovely chat with Peter, we were fast approaching London Euston. So the key thing isn't just how amazing these refurbishments look, but the fact that it connects communities like Whifflet and Larbert directly to London in a historical first for these places. And it creates a wonderful impact on these communities, opening up jobs that weren't there before, bringing new routes and historical firsts, and just improving general reliability on the railways. Well, would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen, we did Stirling to London Euston and then back to Stirling today. I woke up at 11 AM yesterday, it is now 11 PM the following day, so you're going on 30 plus hours of being awake. We have really went above and beyond for this content, and I am absolutely exhausted, but we have shook some phenomenal hands today, and what a great trip that was. I've got nothing but praise for this. Amazing.